today's video we will work on the YCF Pitbike. In my opinion, this is the best Pitbike in its price range. Especially when you buy this thing second hand on the marketplace. I paid 200 bucks for this thing. The only problem we are running into is that the kickstand is skipping the gears. So the gears inside are broken. Before we take this thing apart, we have to run it and see if the engine doesn't smoke or something, or what are the other problems. So then we know if we need to buy another piston or do the valve seals. So let's start her up. So don't forget the petcock. Turn it to reserve to have all the fuel inside the tank. Now let's try and see if it runs without the choke. Another problem we are having is that the throttle is getting stuck, so we definitely need to order a new one just for the safety. Strange thing is that this is a plastic clutch lever, so this is going to break. If you see, it's not strong, so we will order a new one. So the first step that we have to do is we have to drain the oil. Right, here's the drainage bolt, so we drain the oil and let's see if there's any metal inside. Exactly the same size as a Kawasaki 110cc Pitbike, so maybe a little bit higher, but it costs around 1800 bucks or so brand new, so this is a lot cheaper than the Kawasaki Pitbikes. Guys, I will not bother you with the boring footage of taking off the cylinder head. I will do a quick time lapse of it. So if you want to see in detail how to take off the cylinder head, I made a video on this. I will leave the link right there. I'm really curious to see in what state the piston is in the cylinder. So let's get into it. So guys, we got everything loose. This is the moment of truth. Let's see how the valves look, the piston looks, and if there's a lot of carbon buildup that we have to clean off. And let's see what's going on. Oh, what is this then? Huh? This is strange. This is really strange. So guys, as you can see, there's a lot of oil inside the combustion chamber. So I guess the piston or the piston rings and the valve seals are really bad, I guess. So guys, now I see what's going on. The valve is just open, so I will fix this. So as you can see, there's a lot of carbon and oil buildup. So there's probably something like a valve seal leak. And then the exhaust port. Let's have a look. Yeah, this ain't looking good, man. Not too good. But don't worry, we have all the parts, valve seals, everything. And also the piston. Now let's see how good the valves hold the air. If it drains, it means there's a leak. And I see that there's a leak because all the fluid is going through. Yeah, as you can see, all the fluid is draining out of the intake. So the intake has a leakage. Cylinder looks really good. Nothing wrong with that. Also the piston ain't not too bad. It looks like this is a brand new. It's changed, it's definitely changed. I'm not sure. This doesn't look that old. Look, if you have a look at the piston, then you have a look at the valves. There's a lot of carbon on this, so they probably changed out the piston. Nice. Finally. These things always trip on these Chinese things. So guys, I got the springs and all off. So guys, as you can see, the valve is not bent or something, because now it seals really good. So there's no problem. So guys, these valves look pretty good, but this back end is just smashed. I'm not sure, should I reuse this? For the rest of it, there's no scratches or something. It's pretty clean. I think that I have good valves over here in this cylinder head, so we can always check if those are better than this. So now let's get the valve seals out. As you can see, those are the valve seals. Yeah, these valve seals were bad, so we will replace them. Hoppa. Now the exhaust one. There we go. Not too bad, but it's always the best to replace them, because when you have the whole engine apart and you put it back together and then it turns out your valve seals were leaking, that's the worst. So always change your valve seals. So guys, here I have some brand new valve seals. Let's install them into the cylinder head. So how you put them on? You just press them on this little stem over here and then they plop into place. Just like this. Yes. Perfectly in place. So guys, I feel a little scratch over here. And this is the exhaust port. The valve seal on the exhaust port failed, so we should not reuse this thing and we have to find a new one. I think I will order them, so it takes a little while. But I prefer waiting a little bit and having a good pit bike than having a pit bike that smokes in a few hours. So yes, we have to replace it. So guys, tonight I will order the correct part so we can replace the valve and the valve seals we already replaced. So tonight I will order new valves. I will order gaskets. And the next part we will find out what's the problem with these kickstart stripping out. So guys, stay tuned for the next part and I'll see you in the next one.